YouTube and Milsac fan. Today I'd like to do a review and kind of a comparison between the Counteract Balance beads and this ride-on Tire Sealant and Tire Balancer. If you haven't already, please comment, like, and subscribe. I look forward to your engagement with me on YouTube. Also hit that notification bell that you can be notified of my future uploads. So without further ado, there's my service record here. So March 14, 2022 at 8,785 miles, I put on new Scorcher tires, and in the front tire I put the ride-on sealant balance paste, and in my rear tire I put the Counteract Balance beads. I just had my 10,000 mile service done on my fat boy here, and a little over 1,100 miles. Running these Counteract beads in the rear tire and the ride-on sealant in the front. Both kits provide you the tool to remove your valve stem core. Therefore, you let all the air out before you apply this stuff. The Counteract kit gives you a hose, and it's barely long enough to be usable. So 2 or 3 times I spilled probably about an inch or so of beads on the floor, and I mean they went everywhere. So I had to use my second kit to kind of make up the difference, kind of estimating. And so that being said, estimating, by filling up my, figuring out how much I lost in the tube when it popped off the valve stem, to filling it back up to about where I lost it, and filling that up and getting it back to the recommended ounces for my rear tire. I feel like I got it, if not perfect, relatively super close. I don't have any balance issues back there. My tire's wearing just fine. I can't feel any adverse effects from that. So I did that first. And then I ordered this ride-on for the front tire because I was not going to put up with the Counteract beads on the front. So I tried this ride-on stuff. And there's YouTube videos of I forget who posted it, but nail after nail after nail after nail. I mean, and you end up losing some of this as you insert the nail and then some of it kind of, poofs out of the hole, but it seals it. And so they did that probably 7 or 8 times with the nails, and they'd go and ride it, they'd bring it back, they'd pop it with another nail, they'd seal up, take it for another ride, and they did that 7 or 8 times, I think. And at the end of the video, or thereabouts, they measured how much air was lost from the tire. I mean, I think they only lost between 5 and 10, maybe 15 PSI. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I'll link it. So look for that. But this stuff, it balances your tire and it seals it, as long as this stuff will collect right in the contact patch. So if you have a puncture from a nail or something and your contact patch hits it, it's going to seal your tire. You're not going to have any issues getting home, or at least getting to a gas station or somewhere where you can fill it up with air and then get home. But I trust this long term. Is this if I get fresh tires on my bike now, I mean there's 1,000 miles on it. If I get it, and there's probably 5 to 6,000 miles left. So if I get a puncture in the contact patch and this seals it, am I going to trust this stuff to forever seal it? I don't know. I don't know. You've only got 2 reels, you've got 1 life. Me being me, I'd replace my tire and call it a day. And I'd put more of this stuff in, because you get the, whoever makes them, the glass beads, yeah, you're gonna get your balance out of it, but you're not gonna have any tire puncture protection like you do with this. This is more expensive to install, but I think it's worth it. This goes in super easy. It's not hard to get the exact measurement out of it. I mean, because I plugged it up from my old plug. As you squeeze it in, you know, you get some of it left in the tube, and then it'll suck back in here, and then you know, kind of smack it down until the level gets, you know, until all your stuff gets back in there, which is easy. So then you figure out where you are on your lines, and then it's really easy to insert and install into your tire, and to do it without making a mess, and to do it accurately. Because I mean, you can measure, this is easy to measure. If you lose glass beads, I mean, you're kind of guesstimating about where those beads were. So for your viewing pleasure, I'll certainly put up links to both the glass beads I use, the ride-on. You can also get this stuff in bigger kits for your vehicles. The ride-on website does have, you find your tire, or you punch in your tire's information. It'll tell you exactly how much stuff you need to put into your tire. The website's awesome. Limited warranty. Ride-on products are warranted for 3 years from the date of purchase. Manufacturer's liability is limited to product replacement or cash refund. So they'll warranty this thing, or this liquid, for 3 years. I don't have a 3-year review on this yet. I'll let you guys know. And my motorcycle, I know it'll take me a year and a half to get new tires. I mean, say it's 6,000 miles on the Sportsters, they don't last very long. So I mean, you're only looking at 6,500, 7,000 miles tops. Like tippy top mileage wise. So I'll probably never hit the 3 years. Maybe you're the same way. Maybe it takes you a lot longer to get your miles, and I don't know, maybe this stuff will dry up and won't be any good, but I don't have any proof either way on that. So this is what I opt for. This is what I'm gonna go with from now on. Thank you for watching YouTube. Have a good one.